Come here. Whoa, whoa. Good morning, folks. John Canode here from Ormond Beach, Florida. As you can see, we got the scooter working. It's Sunday morning, first weekend of bike week, and we are on our morning walk with Mr. Scout. So what are we going to do today? Got several options. One of which, of course, is going over to my son's and working on green bean, which depends on my son. He's been working like 12-hour days. He's probably going to want to take a break today and not have me around bugging him. The other option is to work on the scooter here. Got a modification that I've been thinking about doing, make it look cooler and perform a little better. Of course, the other option is to start working on the IROC 6.2 liter hot rod engine, which I've been wanting to get back on. So there's quite a bit for me to do. It's just a matter of picking and choosing. So let's get the dog walked here and get our day started. It is an absolute beautiful day. Whoa. Hello, Mr. Joe. Hello, Ivy. How you doing, big girl? Yes.
Did you watch the Zelensky?
Yeah, I saw that. Boy, that was interesting. Okay, folks, first thing we're going to do this morning is get this Volkswagen started. It hadn't run in a couple of months. I've got to get back on this thing soon. So the battery's shot in it. Got my other good battery here. Let me get the jumper cables and we'll get this thing fired up. Of course, they're buried in here. Fires up. Crap. Fucking. It's not like I can get to these freaking batteries very damn well. Let's try something here. There we go. We have access to it. That gets it started. So the battery cable's messed up, so I gotta fix that real quick. Finally. Choke. Pull for heat. Don't have a choke. Very nice looking old van bus Volkswagen. We got all the parts and pieces to it. Plan is to get back on it when I get the motor in the Camaro or sooner. So I want to put this wheel on the front of the scooter, and we're going to see if we can't make that happen. Objective is to solve one problem at a time. First problem we have is the axle, and so far we're working on that. Come up with a partial solution. Once we get that problem solved, then we got to come up with the fork engineering. So let's figure out the axle first. Problem one is solved. Got ourselves an axle. Now, problem 2 is installing the forks. I don't think that's going to be too big of a problem. Okay, problem 2 solved. We got the forks mounted. Now, next problem is how do we mount the forks to the fork that's on the scooter? And I've got an idea in mind. I think we're gonna cut this, weld a bracket coming off of it, and then weld the bracket to these. What do you think? I think it'll work. All right, folks. Now, I'm not gonna lie, that was a pain in the ass job to do because the engineering was trial and error and solving one problem after another. But that looks cool as hell. I love it. What do you think? All right, so I just tried it out, and here's the problem. We're gonna have to reinforce that. So what I'm gonna do is weld a plate on the front, all the way down, and secure it here to the plate, here, 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 here. All right, no problem. All right, so we pulled the front wheel assembly off again, and we're going to go ahead and make us a plate and weld this baby on there and solidify this assembly. Let's see what we got here. Don't think that's heavy enough. This guy should do it. All right. That looks like it solved the problem. I think we gotta tighten up the gooseneck a little bit, and that's about it. All right, let's go take this Volkswagen for a ride.